Homemade Italian meatballs, baby. Let's get it. Italian subs, or you like it on spaghetti. These are incredible. I've got one of those 85-15s from Sam's Club left. This is 90-10 from Sam's Club. About 2 pounds, so about 3 pounds of ground beef there. And I always add about a pound of sausage to my mixture. Then we're going to hit it with a half of an onion. Ideally, I would have wanted to cut this onion a little bit smaller, but that's how it goes. 1 egg. And then we're coming in with a little bit of SPGP. You know how we do it. We got the salt. We got the pepper. We got the garlic powder. A lot of pepper, guys. A little bit of the garlic powder left here. Had to get a new bottle today. Pretty excited about that. And then we got the Dano's Original. This is good on almost everything. And the Dano's Italiano is great. So we're going to add a bunch of that Italian seasoning in there. Again, these are Italian meatballs. We want them tasting Italian. It's going to be heavy on the garlic. We got the minced garlic there and about half of this tub of Parmesan, where it's going to give it a nice, good flavor. Panko breadcrumbs. Love panko breadcrumbs. We're going in about half a bag on that. Now we need a de-bling and get in there. Both hands, mix all this up. Make sure that you mix it all together really well. All of the ingredients should be incorporated. And once you get it all done, you should not be able to see any leftover breadcrumb or anything like that. All the ingredients should be incorporated, just like you see there. So we're going to make some meatballs. Guys, I like my meatballs big.
I like them big. I like them plumpy.
So this is about the size that I like. I mix them up like that. You're just going to grab a fistful, roll them around to the size that you like them. Obviously, if they're going to be this big, it's going to take them longer to cook, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to show you my cooking process, how I do these, but if you do them smaller, they will not take quite as long. So we're going to get our meatballs formed up nice and tight, get them rolled out. I didn't really count how much this made. I don't know, was there 12 there, maybe a little more? I guess we'll find out here in a second. So there they are, plated up, and we're going to get our pan ready to go here. So what we're going to do with our meatballs first, we need to get a good sear on both sides of the meatball. Get the olive oil in there, nice and hot. We're going to start putting our meatballs in here. And like I said, we want a nice brown sear on them. Are they all going to fit in my pan? Ooh-wee.
The most beautiful thing I have ever seen. I tell ye what.
We're going to leave these set in here for a good bit, and we're going to check them, make sure that there's a good sear. There we go. It's starting to get brown enough for me. Spreading that olive oil around, flipping them over, and want to make sure we get that good sear on the other side. We do not want to burn them. We want to get a nice crust on them and get them flipped over. There you go. Starting to look pretty good. So once the other side is done, we're going to get them off the heat and put them on this baking sheet. And then I'm going to finish them off I won't really finish them off in the oven, but I want to cook them thoroughly in the oven first. But we got to get that good sear so that it helps them hold together and everything. So we're going to clean out our pan here, get everything cleaned up. There we go, a nice clean skillet. And then I'm going to eventually put my Rayo sauce in there. We're going to get these meatballs in the oven. I did it 350 for about 10 minutes of time, and I kept checking the temperature. I like using Rayo's marinara. As far as the jar sauce goes, I really find that this stuff tastes the best. It's just my preference. You can use whatever sauce you want, but I really don't feel like I need to add too much to this sauce because it tastes pretty good. I also use it for my pizzas and for spaghetti. This stuff is pretty darn good. Also found it at Sam's Club for $7.48 for 2 jars, so that's a pretty good price. So we're going to check the temperature on the meatballs. I want to get them to around 150 or a little higher. Right now, as you can see, they're about 130 degrees, so we're back in the oven, and then I got them back out again after about another 10 minutes, and we're going to check the temperature again. And once they get to around 150 or so, we're going to put them in the simmering sauce, and we're going to finish them in the sauce. And again, the sauce is on low. We want to make sure it's just simmering, not too hot. But we get the meatballs in the sauce. Oh, man, look at that. It's starting to look super good. Move them around. Make sure the heat is dispersed good. So that one there is about 170 something. So we're going to go ahead and plate up our meatball sub. Those rolls I got also from Sam's Club, jumbo hoagie rolls. Maybe one day I'll learn to bake my own bread, but
not today.
Nice scoop of sauce on there. Got to add some shredded Parmesan cheese, or grated Parmesan cheese, I guess it was, and some slices of mozzarella. Here's the next one. A couple meatballs. We got the sauce. We got the Parmesan. We got the sliced mozzarella. They're going in the oven. Melt the cheese, then broil. Look at that. Holy freaking cow. That stuff is delicious. Check it out. Meatball subs. Cheers. So good. Give this one a try, guys. Homemade meatballs, they are worth the time and effort to go into it. It is a labor of love. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Give me a follow, YouTube or Facebook. Appreciate y'all's time. Have a great weekend.